What's up, guys? Ryan with Jet Patrol back. Another video. Today we have Range Trooper from Hot Toys, a limited edition random figure. Nobody thought this was going to happen, but here it is. Thanks to Pop Collectibles for getting one to me. I am super excited to add another Trooper to the collection. Cannot wait. As you can see here, we got a Hot Toys exclusive, and then here we have MMS 768 Range Trooper. Nice box art. We've got a Trooper there on the front. We got one on the side holding the blaster, a white blaster rifle, which is kind of definitely new for the collection. And then we got just normal stuff. So let's go ahead and get this guy out of the box. So I have not done anything with this. No plastic has been removed. And we'll just see what take a look. I'm not going to mess up. Like the first order Snow Troopers came with white blaster rifles. Thankfully, I no longer have any first order troopers in the collection. I think a lot of people are saying that. So this will be pretty easy not to get the blasters mixed up between figures. But there we are. Pretty cool. All right, moving on. Now, for those wondering, I do have this guy. I have the AT-RT that arrived today. I also have the new Venom. That's here. We've got so many other figures coming. A Batman Armory, Ant-Man, Joker 4-pack, just piles and piles of stuff. So just, bear with me as I try to work through this backlog of content for you guys. If you would, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. All that stuff helps out. And let's see if we can't open this guy up. Thank you very much. All right, what do we got? We have a figure, 6 hands, a blaster, and a base. That's it. So typical Star Wars fashion, not a whole lot going on here. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of the plastic. He's very lightweight. However, this feels, I know this is pleather. There's no doubt about this is pleather, but it feels nice in the hand. How long it lasts? Who knows? Who knows? We got some furry stuff going on there, furry stuff going on in the hands. What a cool, I love the gold visor. Like that's just all kinds of neat. All right, let's get these guys off. All right, be careful. I can already tell you there's like 2 little prongs right here that are going to be a pain. Be careful with those. Don't need to be breaking things right out of the package by ripping the plastic off, which is what I normally do anyways. We're going to try and not break this thing right off the bat. I've got a knife somewhere. There you are. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of here. Just cut the tape. That way we don't have any mishaps and breakages. All right. I think that's probably enough. Nope. All right. We're going to do this the long way. There we go. Okay. Put you out here. And just take a look at this guy. Wow. That is one badass looking trooper. I thought the visor would have more gloss on it. You can see like the light bouncing off it, but almost have like this metallic copper effect to it. Versus like a high gloss that we typically see with other figures. That is cool. Look at all the hoses and everything. All those little, obviously we got magnets down here, which is going to be interesting. We got, there's so much detail here. We got a set of blaster holding hands, very sturdy, like robust. These are not moving around all that easy. Maybe it's because it's cold outside. No pun intended for that. But nicely done. Like we got like, I would call it flat, dark earth gloves. Nice stippling going on the inside of the gloves. Kind of dig that. Nice weathering. Like those are cool. 2 blaster holding hands. What appears to be a support hand or a gesturing hand, and then another gesturing hand here. A white blaster. Wow. Look at this thing. That's cool. Anything move around? Like it feels like this wants to move around a little bit, but I don't think it should. Probably a bad idea. Nicely done. Got gray here, got some white, got some washes going on. The pops of red definitely help it stand out. No doubt that's going to be good looking on the shelf. And I think that's pretty good looking. And here's our display base, which is our typical Star Wars base. Except this one's got more of a snow applied effect to it. It's not white. It's like a dark gray base with a lighter gray. But it's nice looking. It does say Range Trooper right there on the front. And then the stand is a crotch grabber with the more older style attachment that goes in there. That's not bad. It looks good though. Now this is an absolutely beautiful figure. It just is. This is definitely one that's going to stand on the shelf. I wish I say this because I like collecting troopers. I probably should have got 2 of these. I only got 1. And I know it's already sold out here in the States as far as your normal places, but this is cool. Usually my rule of 2 for troopers is a thing, but I mean, with so much stuff already in the collection and then coming in 2025, I gotta pick and choose my battles, pick and choose. Well, let's take a look at this guy. Now, I imagine the suit is not designed to come off the figure because it would be a complete nightmare for number 1. Number 2, what would be the point? The suit is why people are getting this figure. The helmet is beautiful. It's got an AT driver tank commander style helmet going on here. And like I said, with the visor, it's got that, I'm going to say copper. I'd say more copper than bronze. But the way the light's playing on it, I dig that very much. The white paint is very flat, very, very white. I mean, it's Stormtrooper white, almost on the cooler side than the warmer side, definitely on the cooler side. With the washes and everything going on, the scratches. I mean, this is cool. I freaking like this thing a lot. Now, this is obviously faux fur, nothing crazy there, and we have pleather. So, longevity of this figure, probably like everything else, if you have good climate control in your collection room, it'll probably be fine. If you don't, over time, this is going to be a problem, just like the Winter Soldier and other figures with pleather jackets and materials we've seen in the past. Chest plate here, we've got hoses wrapped around the back here to kind of go into the jacket. I don't think that there's a little bit of play in there, so you can some maneuverability, but I imagine if that comes out, you can just probably tuck that back in there. Nice washes and battle damage everywhere. Red LEDs. I say LEDs. That's red painted. And then we got some blue in here. And then we got some like ammo pouches here. Those are cool. Yeah, kind of dig those. They're attached. These tiny little sewed strings on there. So don't try and take those off. They don't come off. You're going to tear the suit, and that would be a bad problem. I did notice earlier, I was kind of messing around with this thing, ratcheted knees. There's a soft ratchet in the knee, and there's a ratchet in the hip. You guys can probably hear that. And other than that, it's a lot of padding going on. Like, this is straight up winterized suit all the way throughout. I mean, it's definitely got some padding going on. It is gorgeous, man. Look at this. We got nice little cartridges here. I don't know what the heck that's supposed to be. It's something, some kind of maybe a communicator or something going on there. Do we have a double bend? Yep, double bend on the elbow. I like that. I dig that very much. No ratchets on the shoulders. So plenty of range of motion there. Obviously, the head's going to be on a ball joint. We can do whatever we want to do with that. So I am curious. Could I put a head sculpt on this? Like, that would be sick. We might try that later. I don't know. I'm just curious now. I don't know why I would, but it might be interesting. The jacket kind of goes down. Behind the jacket, you've got hoses going down to both legs. 2 white hoses, 1 black hose going all the way down here. And then on the sides, you've got this thigh armor that kind of goes a little bit higher, drops down, and you've got these like hinges down here on the knee. So let's watch this. They're not attached. Oh, now that's interesting. Check this out. See this piece right here? Watch it tuck. Oh, maybe I'm just hallucinating that. Maybe not. On this side, it doesn't. Yeah, this side's there. This side is shorter. Is it supposed to do that? I don't know the answer to that. Or is it just different? I don't know the answer to that. So it looks like it's almost out of the whole piece. I don't know. Let's see if we bend this one. What happens? It's shorter on there than it is on there. Is it because of what I did? Yeah, I think it is. Look, it's like coming loose. I wonder if that's something I've got to put back there where it's supposed to be. Interesting. I want to be careful with that. I don't want to break it. Obviously, I haven't looked at the instructions yet. I'll do that in a second. The thigh armor is a little different. Got black paint here, none there. But look at the boot detail. And yes, they are magnetic. I did a quick test on that. Not going to have a whole lot of range of motion on here. Yeah, not a whole lot. Certainly there's more than I actually thought there would be. But I don't know how much I want to push it. We'll see. But look at the level of detail going on these boots. That is crazy. All the hoses and everything. These two things right here, these little brass prongs or whatever at the top cylinders, those are going to be the first thing to break. I have no doubt about that. On the bottom, we've got magnets down here. They do work. We'll kind of see if we can have some fun posing with that. But that's freaking cool, man. Yeah. Just first impressions. I like it. All right, here we go, guys. We got our range trooper posed up using the stand it comes with. Got a little bit of bend in the knee. It just be careful with it. It will bend, as we saw earlier. Just pay very close attention to the little pieces, because you're going to end up breaking something. I look for that little piece in the leg section here, the boot, the little thing that sticks out there. There's nothing in the instructions about that, so I just tucked it back down in there, and it seems to be okay. But check the detail on this thing. It is crazy good. Crazy good. Doesn't come with a lot of accessories, which is fine, because I don't know what else it would possibly come with other than like a train, which it doesn't. But look at the detail on it. That's just crazy. And I like it. Now, like I said, I am a little concerned about the pleather. You know, it's like a limited edition, limited release or whatever, and then they're doing the pleather thing. It would have been a nice opportunity to do a proper leather jacket. That would have been cool. Or even out of a different material. It didn't even have to be like that. It could have been some other canvas type material. That would have been fine too. I don't think anybody would complain about that. The detailing on the back through this opening on the jacket, and then the faux fur, it's just a cool release, you know? It just is. I'm shocked that it's here. At the same time, I'm pretty happy that it's here. So there's that. I'm not sure how many poses we're going to do. I did try. It is super magnetic. The magnets are strong. I'm going to try and showcase that in a second without breaking the figure, having it fall over and do something silly. But for a limited edition trooper that doesn't really come around very often, I'm pretty happy with it. This is way better than a chrome Cody and a gold chrome clone trooper, and like this is a cooler exclusive to me. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let's do another pose. And here we go. We got Spider-Man in the range trooper video. Now this may be a little shocking to you, but there is this is the comic Spider-Man by Hot Toys, the classic comic version, if you will, classic Spidey from the video game. And why is he here? Well, I think you already know why he's here. If we scroll on down, well, yeah, we got some range trooper action going on. All right, so which one is right side up or upside down? I mean, that's really the question. All right, range trooper or Spidey? Let's find out. So I had, just to throw this out there, I had this display that I built for Spider-Man that should probably finish the video on. So I had this piece of sheet steel here, and those are just like furniture slider things. If you're wondering, those pucks on it, they're like furniture sliders, because this is upside down. And so this sheet of just plate steel, and I wanted to show how strong these magnets are on this figure. I have no concern about this falling whatsoever, like none, zero, zilch. As long as the feet are flat, you've got two magnets, one in the front, one in the back of each foot, and they're plenty strong to hold the range trooper upside down. Now, I did try to have him like perpendicular, but I don't really have an apparatus I think it would work, but I wasn't as confident in that because of, gravity. But I think this is a pretty good idea of what the heck you could do with this guy. Again, the feet are both flat on that sheet of plate steel. And then there's our Spidey. This guy is pretty freaking cool. I mean, I can't think of another trooper. I really can't even think of another figure that I could do this with magnets in the feet. I don't know. I can't think of one. Can you? All right, I figured it would be just a good occasion to break out some Tauntauns. So yes, and although not screen accurate, maybe it's how I don't have the original Snowtroopers, and I don't have Hoth, Luke, and Han yet. I fully expect Hot Toys to release those at some point because it just makes sense. But for now, I mean, I could put this Range Trooper here. I think this will look pretty sick. I do not have the Han Solo. I don't have any figures from the Solo movie, do I, at the current time? Get rid of the Patrol Trooper, get rid of Solo. What else was in there? Oh, Mud Trooper. Don't have that anymore. Yeah, I don't have anything from that film. I guess, well, now I do. Do I go back and add those back to the collection? That's kind of crazy. Look at this guy, man. Freaking awesome. Dig it. I mean, beautiful costume design all the way around. It's gorgeous. Plenty of range of motion in those boots. Look at that bend we've got going on. You just lift up the boot section and then the heel is separate. It's a split boot. Plenty of range of motion there. Crazy magnets going on there. I mean, all the hoses and everything, all the details that you would expect in the Star Wars universe, there's there. Be very careful about these two pouches on the belt. As I mentioned earlier, they're attached well, but there's an opportunity for breakage there. No doubt about it. The blaster is cool. It certainly works in the environment. No issues with that. The magnets are certainly strong enough, as you guys saw earlier. And I love the gold visor. I just think it's cool looking. The jacket, the pleather, I probably could, the pleather could have been a choice that could have used an upgrade. But it is what it is. We got what we got. I'm pretty happy with this. It's not, of all the releases I've had coming in, is it the most exciting? No, it's not. I have that giant 21-inch Venom over here in a box, and I was like, well, that's pretty, I don't know. Anyway, then we got the 4-pack Joker. ATRT's here. I mean, just there's a lot of cool stuff that's arrived here in the recent days, honestly. And while this is cool, it's probably going to get overshadowed by the other releases, especially that NARC Joker 4-pack, Ron Weasley, Harry Potter. There's no way it can compete with that. But for those who only collect Star Wars, and maybe you only collect Troopers, I think this is a must-have. It's brilliant. I want to go back and get the Mud Trooper to add back to the collection and a Patrol Trooper so I can have them, because I think that would be a pretty cool display. So over time, when things slow down a little bit, I'll go hunt and track those down and add them back to the collection. But right now, the rate figures are showing up here. It makes 0 sense for me to even bother looking for them things. So that being said, if you want to check out the video on the Tauntauns, there's a video on the channel for those. They're custom, so you can check that out if you like. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And as always, collect what you like. See you next time.